if I can get this thing going and do it right. I write articles for my Go Wing Road Riders group, and this was an article I wrote, and I thought, well, I'll put it on video like I do my other ones. And this is an article about catalytic converters on motorcycles. About the time when catalytic converters started on motorcycles is around 2003. Not all of them had the catalytic converters, but normally it was only the bigger motorcycles that started to get them. Now today in America, not all motorcycles have them, but most motorcycles do, and they're out there to help on the exhaust emissions. On motorcycles, the catalytic converters are in an oval section of the exhaust tubing, are usually in an oval section of the exhaust tubing, usually near the head, and that's to get as much heat as possible thrown in on that. They're also located at the front of motorcycle mufflers. Since 1981, all catalytic converters are what's called a three-way converter that controls nitric oxide, NO, nitric oxide, as I said, NO, nitrogen dioxide, NO2, and the original oxidation of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons. The way a catalytic converter works is after the warm-up period, the converter's optimum temperature is around 800 degrees, but usually they operate at a lot higher temperature than that. The heat is reflected back into the exhaust, and it basically cooks the exhaust, or in big fancy words, oxidation reduction and oxidation catalyst. Catalytic converters usually are made, the internals of them are a honeycomb shaped, it's ceramic, but it's a honeycomb shaped ceramic material. That's very cost effective. In the past they were made of precious metals, and that made them very expensive. Usually they're in a round oval stainless steel surround pipe. Performance motorcycles may have converter made of precious metals, as did the early versions of converters. That's why early car converters were collected and sold for good money. These performance converters are higher flowing for a less resistive exhaust. Restrictive. God, I gotta get my words down. Now catalytic converters, especially the ones overseas, are pretty much on every motorcycle. You'll see them, and this amazed me when I did this research, found them on dirt bikes and two-stroke motorcycles. Motorcycle manufacturers will set up a tune in the motorcycle to make it run efficient and with low emissions straight out of the factory. Now this factory tune makes the motorcycle run weird or funny, not to the liking of the customer. That's where you'll hear about people that will reflash a computer. They'll enter a better tune to make it run better, smoother, faster, or more efficient. And they usually work pretty good. During the lifespan of a motorcycle, as long as the motorcycle isn't modified too much, there shouldn't be any problems with a catalytic converter. If a converter clogs up, something else has caused that problem, and there's a big problem out there, and that needs to be fixed as soon as possible. There are two products that help clean converters, and I've never heard of either one of them. I've never seen either one of them. Is Redex and Cataclean. Catalytic converters are like mufflers to the motorcycles. There's a lot of cat-back muffler systems for motorcycles out there. Converters were thought to be very restrictive to exhaust flow, but with much work, the manufacturers have modern converters flowing as well as high performance mufflers. So much of this info I've learned through the years, but I went to Wikipedia to get the big words for this article. So that's my article on catalytic converters on motorcycles. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.